Hey guys, welcome inside. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can generate 5 new high-paying clients per month for free. You don't have to shell out a dime for advertising, you don't have to pay for expensive software, and no, you don't even need to have your website rank high in Google in order to generate leads. In order to show you how you can sign up more clients, I want to take you back to the beginning to a time when I was a struggling copywriter and show you how I went from being lucky to generate one lead to consistently signing up 5 clients per month. 2 short years ago, I was sitting at my grandmother's kitchen table and she placed 4 of her homemade meatballs in front of me. The absolute best meatballs on the planet, mind you. And I remember the look in her eyes when I told her that I wasn't hungry. It was the first time in 28 years that I had ever turned down anything my grandmother cooked. And being an Italian grandson, it was like I was being condemned. Food stopped tasting a long time ago, but now I had officially lost my appetite. When I got home that night, my saint of a wife Lindsay had asked me what was wrong. I remember screaming, "I'm fed up." I'm fed up with working with soul-sucking clients who demand that I be at their beck and call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm fed up with clients who weasel every last possible cent they can out of me. I'm fed up with never knowing when and where my next client is going to come from. I fought back tears as I looked at her. I had reached rock bottom and wanted to quit. A few months later, I was watching a webinar with a very successful online marketer by the name of John Morrow. At the time, John had been generating hundreds of customers a month for a variety of different businesses. In fact, he would later go on to launch a new blog, and before he even wrote his first post, he had over 13,000 email subscribers. And on the webinar, John had said something that I knew to be true, but I never really quote-unquote got it, if you know what I mean. And to paraphrase what he said, the secret to building a business online is simple. All you have to do is drive traffic to your website and convert that traffic into sales. I didn't need to worry about getting Twitter followers or Facebook fans or optimizing my website for search engines. I can't tell you how much time I wasted on various social media channels engaging with people, hoping they would hire me. If you want to sign up more clients online, then you too have to do 2 things. Get prospective clients to come to your website and get those prospective clients to hire you. That's it. I needed to learn more, so I signed up for one of John's courses to learn directly from him, and later I hired him as a mentor and a coach. So for the rest of this video, I'm going to give you the step-by-step guide to driving highly qualified traffic to your website, using the exact same strategy that John taught me that helped me sign up 5 new, high-paying, highly qualified clients per month. Does that sound good? But first, I want you to imagine this for a second. There's a marketing event being held inside a professional football stadium that is filled to capacity. We're talking over 70,000 people. And in attendance are CEOs from the Fortune 1000, founders of highly funded startups, and business owners from across the world. And on this day, you're the keynote speaker and everyone in attendance has come to hear what you have to say. At the end of the speech, you say, "If you want more information, contact me to schedule a consultation." Your schedule would be booked for weeks. Well, what if I told you could get in front of tens of thousands of people and do just that whenever you wanted, all without the added stress of actually speaking in public? It sounds almost too good to be true, right? Well, that's exactly what guest posting on the most popular blogs in the world is all about, which is the strategy that I learned from John. You see, when I wrote this guest post on the popular blog Copyblogger, I was sharing my expertise with over 170,000 CEOs, founders, and business owners from across the world. Then, at the end of the post, I told these 170,000 people where they could go to find more information about me and my business. Now, not everyone will click on the link to go visit my website, but over the course of the next few months, about 1,000 people did. And I did this over and over and over again. These are just 3 of about a dozen guest posts that I have done over the course of the last year. I mean, can you see how powerful and how profitable getting a guest post accepted on a popular blog can be? I know what you might be thinking. Well, I can't write for a popular blog because I'm not a guru or big shot with millions of page views. Well, neither am I. First, I hate the word guru. And second, I have found that the only thing a popular blogger cares about is receiving a good post that's relevant to their audience. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you step by step how to get a guest post accepted on a popular blog, including how to find the type of blog that you should write for, how to find a topic to write about even if you have absolutely no ideas. I'm going to show you the exact email script that I use to get a guest post accepted every single time, even if I don't know the blogger. And let's say you aren't a good writer or you don't have time to write a guest post, then I'm going to show you a very simple way to hire someone to write the post for you. By the way, don't worry about taking notes because I'm going to link everything below. But I do want you to pay close attention because I'm going to break down the method to my madness for you. So let's get started. The first thing you need to do is find a blog to write for. Luckily, there are no shortage of marketing, social media, and PR blogs out there eager to publish fresh content. As a marketing agency, there are 2 directions you can go. First, you can publish blogs for the likes of Copyblogger, ProBlogger, and Social Media Examiner, which are strictly marketing blogs. Or you can publish blogs that write for specific industries. So for instance, if you work with lawyers, you might want to spend some time writing for legal blogs. Or if one of your ideal clients are software companies, then you might want to write for tech blogs. If you are looking for a list of blogs in your industry that accept guest posts, simply Google the name of your industry and write for us. These keywords will return a list of blogs in your industry that accept guest posts. So if you Google small business and write for us, you'll see a list of small business blogs similar to this that accept guest posts. Once you find the blog you want to write for, you'll need to come up with a topic that the blogger will accept. This is going to take some work, but here's what you can do. Read the last 3 to 6 months worth of blog posts to get a good feel for what type of content the blogger publishes and what type of posts his audience likes to read. Look at the number of comments and social media shares each post gets. Those with the most comments and shares probably get the most traffic and in a blogger's mind are the most successful. So by creating a topic around the post that is already successful, you'll increase your chances of getting your post accepted. Let me show you what I would do as a marketing consultant. One of my favorite small business blogs is called Under 30 CEO. After doing my research, I find that a lot of blogs that do well have to do with getting your name out there and increasing your company's visibility. In particular, this one called Steps to Improve Your Company's Visibility got 132 tweets and a variety of other shares. Not too shabby. So instead of creating an entirely new topic, I'm simply going to put a different slant off of this post and create an article called 5 Practical Ways to Get Your Company in Front of Your Prospects, even if you don't have a huge budget. See what I did? I talk about increasing visibility and added my own slant, even if you don't have a huge budget. Once we have the topic, we just need to pitch the blogger. Here's the exact email script that I use every single time to get a guest post idea accepted. I'll read it out loud for you, but I'm going to link to it below. Hey Jared, over the past few days, I've spent a lot of time reading articles from other marketing bloggers. After reading many of the posts, I've noticed that posts concerning a company's visibility seem to do quite well in terms of traffic and shares. For instance, Step to Improve Your Company's Visibility got 132 tweets. I would like to submit an article titled 5 Practical Ways to Get Your Company in Front of Your Prospects even if you don't have a huge budget. I would love to know what you think. Regards, Greg. In fact, I actually did send this exact email to Jared. See, here's a screenshot. And just a few hours later, he responded to me telling me that he would love to review the article. Now I have the opportunity to get my name in front of tens of thousands of people. It's as simple as that. All I have to do now is write a good article. But let's say I was a crappy writer. I didn't have the time to write a great blog post. Then what? Well, here's what I would do. I would go back to the blog and make a list of people who have written a guest post recently. Then I would email several of the guest posters and ask them how much they would charge to write a guest post in my name. I'll give them the topic and headline and have them write the guest post for me. You'd be surprised. In many instances, getting a good guest post in your name might only cost $100. And if you're able to get a client or two out of it, then I would say it's a very good investment. That's really all it takes to write a guest post on a popular blog. And anyone who tells you differently is just full of it. But now, I want to show you the best part of guest posting. Right after I wrote this post on Copyblogger, the head of PR at Shopify sent me this email. Hey Greg, wondering if you do paid freelance writing work. Also, if you do ghost blogging. Best. Mark Hayes, Head of Public Relations, Shopify. Shopify is a multi-million-dollar tech company, and the head of PR is asking me what my services are. Seriously, how cool is that? Remember what I said at the beginning of this video. Signing up clients online is about doing two things. First, you need to get highly qualified traffic to your website, which is what I just showed you how to do. And second, you need to convert that traffic into paying customers, which is what I'm going to show you tomorrow. Before I wrap up this video, I want to ask you, what is the greatest challenge you have right now as it pertains to growing your agency? Over the years, people have told me that they struggle to find new leads or sign up new customers each month. I've even had one person tell me that his biggest challenge was that he doesn't know how to raise his prices without coming off like a jerk. Below is my personal email address, greg@cloudmarketinglabs.com. And if you tell me your greatest challenge, I will get back to you with the best possible solution to your problem as quickly as I possibly can, no matter how big or small your challenge is. When I was first starting, I often felt like I was alone and had no one to talk to. And I don't want you to feel like that because it is extremely frustrating and sometimes scary. So shoot me an email with your greatest challenge right now. I'll get back to you ASAP, and I'll see you tomorrow.